And how will all of this impact our own markets? Our research team joins in with how the trade setup looks like and the stocks that are likely to be in news as well. Firstly, Upasana joins in to get the market cues that we need to watch out for. Upasana, good morning. How's the setup looking like?
Good morning. Well, Nifty witnessed a heavy sell-off yesterday and closed the day lower by 320 points, around 2325 mark, which was around the last week's lower mark of 2347. Now, Nifty 50 index breached 23,000 mark intraday for the first time since June 2024. Now, let us look at the Nifty top losers yesterday, which fell nearly about 3 to 6%. Stocks like Trent, Adani Port, NTPC, ICICI Bank, SBI, all these were the top losers. On the flip side, when it comes to gainers, Apollo Hospital, Tata Consumer Products and BPCL were the top gainers. Now, when we talk about the market construct, we are seeing that the FIIs continue to remain selling. Now, FI net sell remains at 5,920 crore yesterday, while DIIs bought nearly 3,500 crores yesterday. Now, FI's net selling for the month till date stands as high as 56,832 crores. Now, let us focus on the key earnings that will be reporting today in Q3 FY25. Stocks like HDFC Bank, HUL, BPCL, even mid-cap IT stocks such as Coforge, Persistent Systems will be reporting their numbers. Hence, all these stocks will be on our radar. And lastly, let us look at the key cues that we'll be watching out for today. Now, important events such as ECB President Lagarde will be speaking, hinting about the future monetary policy and the interest rate shifts, and also IPO, Denta Water and Infra Solutions opens for subscriptions today. So all these events will be closely tracking.
Thanks a lot for that. The GIFT Nifty is also indicating a positive start as of now for our own markets as well. Upasana listed out a bunch of stocks. Now, why would they be in focus? Vamakshi is here to tell us just that. Vamakshi, good morning.
Well, good morning, Hormaz. Let me first start off with Dalmia Bharat. A weak set coming in from the company. Revenue is down nearly 11.7% at 3,181 crores. This has come in below what the street was penciling in. The margins have contracted by over 500 basis points to 16.1%, and the net profit is seeing a very sharp drop of almost 75.2%, coming in at only 66 crores. Cyan DLM is the next counter that we're watching out for. The revenue did see a good uptick of almost 38.4%, but the margins have contracted from 9% to 6.1%, and resultantly the net profit is seeing a downtick of almost 41%. India Mart's margins have expanded substantially from 28.1% to 39%, but the net profit is also up nearly 48%. India Cements, on the other hand, revenue seeing a downtick of 17%. The company has widened its losses from 16.5 crores of losses in Q3 of last year to 428 odd crores this time around, and this is mainly on account of an exceptional item worth 190 crores. The other counter that we're watching out for is Newland Laboratories. The board has approved capex of nearly 342 crores for capacity expansion at its 2 units. Vent India will also be in focus because Vent GmbH will be divesting its ownership interest in the company. They will be divesting somewhere around 37.5% of the outstanding equity of the company. And lastly, keep an eye out on Geo Financial because Geo Financial and BlackRock have invested 117 crore in Geo BlackRock Asset Management.
Vamakshi, thank you for those list of stocks that we need to keep an eye out for. And lastly, Mangalam joins in with cues from the FNO space. Mangalam, good morning. It was not a very good day for the bulls yesterday, but what's the FNO data looking like now?
Well, it's a very treacherous market to trade. On the one hand, there is relentless selling by the FIIs, and on the second, there is insane volatility. And why do I say that? Look at the Nifty yesterday near June lows. GIFT Nifty is indicating a positive start, but does that sustain or not in light of the sort of selling and volatility is what we're seeing is the question that we need an answer to. Let's talk about the selling first. The FI has sold about 5,900 crores in cash in yesterday's trading session. The DI has bought about 3,500 crores. Are the buyers going to get tired at some point in time or not is the big question. And the second part, the volatility that we're seeing on D Street. Within 2 minutes, you had the Nifty fall 200 points, gain 200 points, etc. And that's reflected in the option prices as well. Look at some of the options. 23,000 put yesterday. The low was 17 rupees. The high was 139 rupees. And this is just one day. 23,100 put. 31 rupee moved to almost 200 odd rupees. Similar on the call side as well. 39 rupee call moving all the way up to 300 rupees and 14 rupee call for 23,500 moving all the way to 100 rupees. So on either side, there is insane volatility that we're seeing led by option prices, etc. as well. Then you have the FIS selling in index futures, close to 2,400 crore worth sell yesterday. 21,600 short contracts is what they've added, and as a result of which their net exposure is minus 3.49 lakhs. So we'll keep an eye out on that. The long exposure of FII is just at 17%, with shorts at around 83%. If you look at the way the market moved yesterday in the second half, when it fell the way it did, you had a lot of put writers caught on the wrong side. So you had short covering on the 23,000 put, and you also had short covering on the 23,100 put. On the way up, call writers got very active. 23,200 call and 23,300 calls saw a lot of writing, telling you that 23,300 to 23,350 would see a lot of resistance for the market. The put call ratio has moved to 0.77, but remember, it's not still oversold. It generally bounces from 0.68 to 0.7, so we'll keep an eye out on that. And Dixon Tech, we pointed out the possibility of the stock entering F&O ban. It has. Mahanagar Gas is the other one which has entered F&O ban too.
Interesting names that have entered the F&O ban. Mangalam, thanks a lot for that.